everyone as well. Thank you for being here. My name is Professor Mehmet Küçüközer. I am the chair of Hispanic Heritage Month, also professor here. But that's not good. So today's event, Aurelio Del Muro is our artist. He's a teaching artist. He's going to show us about the art of the Azulejo, the tradition of ceramic tile painting. You see some examples on the tables here, and he's going to give a little bit of a talk about the history, its origins, stemming from Islamic Spain, or really the Middle East, but certainly from Islamic Spain. And from there, from Spain, of course, it came to Portugal, and of course here to Mexico, and throughout the Americas. And so I'm going to just turn it over to Aurelio, who will start his talk, and then he's going to show us a little bit how it's done, and you will have the chance to create your own tile, your own design, and paint. Okay? All right. So Aurelio Del Muro, take it over.
There's a space here. Okay, yes, Hi everyone. Thank you, Mehmet. It's such a wonderful thing to come here from New York City and take the train and the river and come. You have a wonderful space in campus. So anyway, I make art and I draw and I've been doing murals. Last year I did a mural project here, and that was a lot of fun. And this year we're doing tile making. And like Mehmet said, well, Spain was 8 centuries ago was actually Moorish, was like an Arab country. This is an example of the entrance of a mosque. And the art there was to do, they use clay, they fire the clay, but then they learned that not only that, you can put painting on top and you glaze it. So you put other coats of things that would make colors, and you continue baking it. As you know, like clay can be put in an oven, and when and it hardens, it cooks. They say it bakes. In Spanish we say
Hornear.
Hornear. Pero creo que hay otra palabra. But anyway, to make a long story short, that's the tradition. In Mexico we were already doing tiles like that, but the glazing came later. And I think the Arab countries learned how to manipulate clay to make a glaze or a color, to put colors on it. And so the main glazing was done with blue and yellow. That's why you see a lot of blue and yellows in a lot of the glazing. That was the easiest, probably, colors to get, so they got really good at it. And how do I move the computer?
Oh, just the up and down button.
Oh, okay. So that's very, Azulejo means blue far. But it there says something to the extent that it's also an Arabic word, meaning polished stone. In Spanish, azul is blue and lejos is from far, as you know. So that's azulejo. And I say, well, maybe that's because you look at blue from far. This is the Alhambra in Granada. You've been there?
Yes, twice.
It's such a beautiful palace, and was done during the Moorish presence of the presence of the Moors in Spain. If you get to Spain, or you should go to Spain and go to Granada.
You have to. If you're in Spain, you have to.
It's a monument to water too. And not only you have azulejos and the architecture. You know, in the Islamic world, as you may know, and I just know the basics, you don't portray God. You can't. You can't show it in image. So the only way to portray God was making beauty. And that's a beautiful principle. You know, you didn't, you know, the Arab world get insulted if you say, oh, that's God, or that's, if you make an image of that, because of that. They feel beauty can only be portrayed this way, with beauty in itself. And it's amazing, because then you'll see these beautiful tiles coming. So then here I say something to that extent that, you know, like, the beauty will be expressed in everywhere they went, palaces, houses, streets, and you know, nowadays it's everywhere. And again, they are the reflection of the Moors in Spain. So this is from the Alhambra. that are the palace that I just showed you. This is the calligraphy, and this is the, you know, the tiles, the colors that they made at the bottom. I mean, this is the closest you can get to God, I think. And if you see it, a whole building just with these tiles, you say, here I'm heaven. So that's the way it was their way to express, you know, the presence of power above them. And the science is just amazing. This is another one. And this is a hint, like blue and yellow get along very well. So that we can play with that today. So here is another mosque, and it's all blue. This is a more modern, I think this may be in Portugal. So you see all these beautiful intricate designs. They look difficult, but once you make them, then it's okay.
It's the word turquoise, that shade of blue comes from the tradition of tile painting. So turquoise was the tradition of tile painting from actually Turkey earlier on. And so that color turquoise is that particular blue shade. That term comes from that tradition.
Very interesting. You know, so as you may know, in 1492, the Catholic Spain got powerful, and they said, everybody else leaves. If you don't pray, believe in Christ, you're gonna. So they kicked out the Jews and the Moors. They persecuted them to the extent that now, if you have proof of Moorish or Jewish roots, if you go to Spain, they will give you back your citizenship. That's like I say, a way to say, you know, we're sorry. But that's very interesting. Anyway, they got kicked out, but you can't kick out somebody. You leave everything behind it. And that's the art and the culture, the music. Mehmet and I play music that has Moorish roots. That's from Mexico, but it has a very strong Moorish, you know.
And Sephardic, which is a Jewish tradition from Spain.
Yeah, yeah.
Both elements, yeah.
So, you know, there's so much you can do. It's still there. It's in the blood of the country, you know. So that's the beauty about the art from Spain. The art of Spain, because it went everywhere with that. And that's what happened in Mexico. So these are examples of, we're still in Europe, and this is how they made the tiles. This is a house in Portugal, I think. Also, this is in Portugal. Just amazing tile making. But this is more realistic. You told me you went to Porto, right?
Yeah.
And this is a very famous train station. We got great train stations here too, like the Grand Central Station, right? But so this is beautiful because they painted realism there. They stopped doing the very strong tradition of geometric patterns, but they just say, well, let's do realism. But they still kept the blue color of that wonderful tradition. In any rate, I'll try to make this very short. So Spain went at the same time that they expelled the Jews and the Moors. Spain came to the Americas, as you may know. And I read something about they walking through the streets of a beautiful city called Cholula in Puebla, and they saw these tiles, these beautiful tiles. In Mexico, we were glazing them, but they were fighting also. It's like a basic knowledge of fighting clay, and it becomes very hard that you can use it for building or for decorations and stuff, or for floors. So they saw these beautiful tiles and say, oh, this is amazing. And so here, this is modern Cholula, but I think, you know, like a place keeps the spirit of their art. And this is, you know, one of the tiles, that's a beauty. That's San Francisco Acatepec, that's also in Cholula, it's very famous. Look at this, just, you know, it's not this, it's close to what you see in Spain, but it takes its own life, its own originality. Tonantzintla is another famous place in Cholula. This is the tile work. This is unusual in red. Inside there are angelitos panzones, that very, very charming cherubims. Their sculptures inside that are very famous if you ever
Chubby angels, essentially.
Chubby angels, yeah, very querubines, and it's a very famous inside sculpture. But anyway, here we're talking about the tiles. That's what I'm not showing, the angelitos panzones. And then let's see. So the idea is that with the Spain coming to Mexico, these new styles start proliferating. But the state of Puebla and a place called Talavera from Spain was transferred to Mexico, and over there they started making these kind of tiles. And so that's the state of Puebla. And people just started doing this kind of their own style. This is from Atlisco. It's a beautiful little city west of Puebla. And you see how different it is from the Moorish style. It took a life on its own. These are a little old, so you see the wear and tear of time. But here are the details of the middle. So people started drawing them there. This is like 16th, 17th century Mexico. That's a beautiful one. Now we're getting close to finish. We're gonna have you pick one, or I can do one together with you. It will be your choice. Those who don't have a space, I'm gonna put a paper, so there's more material we can work with you. Okay? This is great. We have a great crowd today. Mexico City, if you get to Mexico City, there's a place called Casa de los Azulejos. There's blue tile house, and it's just tiles all over inside. And it's the perfect example of blue tiles, of the Talavera tiles from Mexico, from Puebla. It used to be like a viceroy or a king thing. So this is the style from that city. Here you see how the blue is very important. The design resembles the Moorish, but it's not that exactly geometrical. There's more lyrical, more freedom here. And that's what we're going to do today here. We don't have to be perfect and beautiful. Okay? So, now, yeah, do observe that blue and yellow is a magic formula that makes things work in these kind of things. You know, so just keep that in mind. This is another beautiful one. So if you go through Puebla, you see streets with tiles on the walls, which is very cool. This is a more simple tiles, more modern tiles, and that's like we can do something like that today.
That's like my staircase at home.
So these are, oh yeah?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
They haven't come by lately.
Oh, okay, I'll go. So these are the tiles. Some of them are already there in your, and we can pick, and you can do your own. I said, no, I want to do my name. You can. But it has to be like a little bit like flowing in there. So it will be your call how you want to do it. This one, I may do it there as a demo. If you like to follow me, we could do it. But that will be your call. Are you ready? And then, so the first thing we're going to draw, you have pencil, you have a piece of paper to practice there first. And after draw, we're going to, you know this guy? You're too young. You know this guy?
I know, yes.
Everybody knows him. Okay, so we're going to paint, not like him, but we're going to resemble. We're going to try. He was a great painter. And then we'll call it done in a, hopefully.
And then we'll share the art, right? Show each other what we've done.
Yeah, and that's why I like to work in circles, in this kind of setting, so you guys can see how you're doing. Now, the idea is that you can start, you can do an idea in that, you can copy one. If you like me to, would you like me to do a drawing there, or do you, how does the group feel? Take it on your own?
Do your own design, or do you want a demo that you can find?
I can demo one. This one, oh no, I can demo, let me see, the one that I like to demo is right here. I put the, I did it here and it didn't come out that exactly like that, but I like it anyway. So that's a very, you know, like the nice thing about even the white will come out naturally from the beige color. So if, instead of having painting in white, then you can right away just start working. You guys never know, right? So let me say you want.
Yeah. Inspo.
Oh, there's one here. Are you ready? You gonna let's see. No, what we can do. Ustedes dos no tienen ganas. Vénganse acá. Come this way. And we're gonna set it up. Can this go away? Can this go away? So while I set up, you can sketch ideas first. Just and you have your phone, you see something and say, oh no, I want my own thing. You can, but sketch it first and then we'll decide.
There's a chair over there.
No, aquí está mejor porque la lleva por los polos. Yeah. So let's start getting ideas going. Just of course, let me. This is great. No, let me start. Yes, good.
I don't want to do a face. Like all
the one on the board comes helpful. I'm going to take one of these. Are you using that?
I mean, I could probably just like see my
Yeah, and you can try or maybe more simple.
But I kind of want to change it.
So are you guys from a high school nearby? That's so wonderful. Okay.
You doing this on there?
Some of these are a little dry, so just bear with me. I'm gonna give a couple share like this. I hay reglas de las rules de estudio review. You are ready? Can I tell me? Yeah. Claro. You can of course. Okay? This brown paper, somewhere here, and we would like you to put it where you work. And there's more paper. I need this please. But I can, what is that brown paper is the permit, if you can put it, oh, wait a minute. Anybody has pencil? I'm gonna put a paper here, one moment. Yeah, you're an artist. Look at it. I think so, yeah. Wish I had. Anybody interested in this one? No. What high school are you coming from? Can anybody tell me? FDR, how far is it from here? 16 14? Oh, okay. Anyway, we have this example. You don't have to do the whole thing, but you can get these ideas from there. Like this, or look at the way these flowers is like, they are like payoff. That's very typical of them. We have this, ooh, that rocks. This is bird, really good. No,
Would anybody like flyers for Hispanic Heritage Month events? I can bring some extra.
This is a beautiful one. But if you want, like for example, you can do this diamond. Yeah, do the diamond like that. Yes. And you got rulers. We can always buy
You can use
no, pero aquí hay. There's plenty of extra rulers. If you find one, yes. Porque hay dos tormentas, so we can use one. There's a ruler here. And more things. Some things are a little dry, so you have to put water on it.
¿Quieres que le falte agua?
Yo creo que sí.
They're about to give it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I did it
Oh, I didn't know. I just did it in paper and I folded it.
oh, this is the first time we got, well, a while ago we didn't have that cow. That's very good. Yes.
What?
You have one more extension here.
Here's some.
You're gonna have to work. You may need to instructions for you to wash your brush. Wait it a little bit so you can work. So now you may, ooh, that's a nice one. I love it. That's very good, very good, very good. So water is going to you. There may be more paint like blue and pink and red and yellow in a separate one. So thank you for bringing me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, hey. There's a table right there, there's a chair right there.
There's a chair right here. Okay, so this water station.
Oh, you're so cute.
We have more cups, so.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Claro, ya. Actually, you can take it easy.
¿Por cada persona o cómo?
More or less 2 or 3. Así como de 2 o 3. You guys want water? Okay. Agua más of course. I'll bring you the marcador. You want to use some Sharpie? I'll have a Sharpie available in a moment. I would say the Sharpie comes again. But if you dash for the beginning, then it will. Me parece mejor que ponga primero color y luego lo añada el Sharpie. Empieza a realizar los colores. We have, Mr. Mendes, we have 40 minutes?
We have 45 minutes. So in about a half an hour, a little more than a half an hour, we would like everybody to share their work, okay? See everybody's design, see everybody's work, and of course, talk about it. You don't have to.
Is there more?
Let me see.
Or I can share with somebody.
We put this in there?
That's fine, I'll just support. That way I have a-
Yeah, okay.
All right, guys.
You can share the colors, please.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, it really helped.
Yeah, I will bring it to every
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm trying to have a name of one here.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to do.
So everyone has a tie, is that correct? You can?
Oh, wow.
How are you guys doing? Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
You mentioned it like 4 times.
Oh no, you have to colors. You have colors. I'm gonna bring more colors on this side.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, now I think y este, everyone you ready? You can start painting. I will say, don't do the lines, do the inside first. And then you can delineate it with a Sharpie, or I'll give you also black color. Okay, also you'll see white paint coming to you. White really comes out really nice next to color. So if you think you messed up, don't worry, you can put white and then work with that. And white really, like, how do you say, enhances, it pops out the color. White does that, blue and yellow especially, yellow next to it. And I would advise you against using too much red. Red is too strong. So at the end you can do a little red smearing. But it works there. ¿Sabes qué, Mime? You can put in some of the spots on some of the shoes. You can put some white color. You know what? Maybe it's better to put that there.
Put these and give them color.
Yeah, it's better.
Here's you need some white.
Here's some white for just everyone to use. White is really good. And Sharpie.
¿Tienes más blanco? Yo puedo. We're going to do some white.
You can share the white if you can, and you need more. And there's also other colors around.
I'm totally heckling, sort of. Support of that.
We're going to give you some white.
You have some yellow too.
I'll get you some.
You don't need a
Thanks so much.
Go to my one. But this time you're pretty nice, no?
Yeah, so, you want to sketch it first, so that would be easier for you to fill it in? There's some yellows.
Thank you so very much.
That's stuff that gets into the lobby.
Yeah, look at this one. You got this one
I don't know. I'm not the artist.
You know, practical.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, be careful. I mean, wipe your hands off.
Let's go in that one.
Paper towel.
You got more white.
Sure. I can put it in a little.
Oh, thank you. Till 2:30.
If there's a specific color that you like that you don't see, you put in yellow.
Yeah.
Let me put it. Yeah. Good, thank you. I'm gonna do more yellow.
Good.
That is
More yellow?
fantastic.
Anybody else want some yellow?
And you guys,
Is it good? Yeah.
hazlo de azul amarillo.
Just passing out some.
That's pretty good.
from Ecuador.
There's nothing here. I don't know.
What are you saying here? I mean, we have all the activities. We go to colors, we go to brushes. And
Here
yeah,
goes, right?
this is one of them.
If you need help, I can help too.
No, I got maybe.
Okay.
I got maybe, don't worry.
You should all have studio assistants, right?
Yes.
Okay, but my artwork. Look at my wedding. So is there like a technique?
Well, it's not only here, the idea. There are some ideas, there are some ideas, there is a presentation, so look at what they're doing, and from there, look at what she's doing, that's okay. So do your own, and then you pass it, okay? I'm gonna give you, oh, you guys got yellow, so let me see. You got yellow here. There's yellow here. So you're doing something similar to this. Oh my God.
She was beating up food?
Can I show you? You got this big yellow. That is in the one yellow that is there. You know what you know? I'm gonna leave the brush here. That will be the What is your name? Dr.
Just
Nancy?
yeah, I'm not a doctor.
You are like a doctor in art?
Can I put that in my CV? That'd be great. Yeah.
So we had our art teacher from the college, Lindsay, and look at how she did the background. So she started doing from the background, walking in. There is no formula. I just chose not to be human, but here is a more technical. Here is she working from the bottom out to the top, which is a good thing. So there's no formula. Oh my God, can I show you? Oh, look at Caitlin. Isn't that awesome? And very simple. I like both example Lindsay and Caitlin. I like the simplicity. Miren qué bonito. So cool. So, thank you. Thank you. Can't wait to see some. You can continue going. Like this would be a good idea later, right? Maybe there will be some. I shouldn't talk. Oh, you're very good. Don't worry about mistakes because then you will take care of it, right? Adelante, no pienses mucho.
Es que necesito una brocha, estoy buscando
¿Delgadita?
Sí.
Mira, esta está fina. My brushes are not the best, but just.
Gracias.
Aquí la Sharpies ahora. And now look at this one. Everybody seems to be into blue here. So they are doing a very blue simple design from the back. Look at this one.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
And I was too
No, this stuff.
What I love about doing what I do is that
Actually, bro, like actually.
people actually just take over to their own thing, and that's the beauty of it. So I'm not doing a lot of the teaching, you guys are doing the art. Very beautiful. I wanted to show.
I'll be there, bro.
I'm going to give you the colors. How will you do this? Or you need to do this time? Okay. Yeah. So you move. Of course. No more verses. Mira, aquí. You can use it.
Here's this one as well.
And then
I'll take it.
You actually hear it's been like 3 years ago, I thought, bro. She said you're like,
Sorry. Hi, babe.
the class is at least so much.
Thanks for personal one.
tienes 15 minutos. La amarilla, alguien yo.
No, la amarilla no.
With you, because she's at my class.
So let me get you azul. Let me get you azul. Yeah. And white, you can use one too, right?
Oh, I'm done.
You good? Huh?
I got that.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Very good. So we need we said blue, right?
Yes.
Blue.
No, that's green. I forgot your little I didn't know she was actually gonna go. I think she's going. Yeah, okay. It's pathological. It's probably like similar. Sometimes it's probably like watched the video and then she was like, went over like etiquette and stuff. She's like, just don't get it. Has a couple practices with one, but first tournament in October. She was like, you're supposed to have to set it in. And she's like, I'm gonna be ready. Nice work. I like this one. You should get a pair. Any or waist suits, great suit.
You know, el azul y el amarillo se ven tan bonitos. That, I think that's the key
So you're free for the rest of the day.
to
No, I have a 2 p.m.
this kind of
practice and
art.
I have a 6 to 9 p.m.
There you go.
I keep forgetting you said, you told me that like 3 times last year. You know, you're getting out of around the same time that me and you were
Blancos.
practice.
I'll get you blanco, yeah.
Never mind.
Like on this,
Ya te lo
I'm gonna get one of your waist.
You can't be talking.
Bro, this will happen.
You're okay with blue?
not able to talk to you
I'm
about
gonna
it.
leave this brush here.
So you're saying you want us to talk to you in Spanish? Alright. Wouldn't let me.
I'm gonna go see if I can still do it.
Because you're not using the other one.
It's probably over. I'm
That
not
one.
like trying to fill it out, but I like
Oh, thank you so much.
It was so nice.
Are you busy for your ticket right now?
I don't know, I'm gonna try. It's all earlier. They have little coats on.
They have little coats?
Yeah.
Amari is doing this work. This is unusual. It's taking into her own realm, style, and expression. That is really cool. You know, you don't have to follow a pattern. Or you take it into your own. You see that beautiful yellow background. This is a Hi guys, this is a little bit of numbers.
I mean, it's something else. I don't know.
Yeah. Excuse me, you can't go. Who's the teacher for the high school students?
I believe the teacher for the high school students.
Thank you, gracias. Gracias por traer. Muy bien.
Gracias por venir. Esperamos. Bueno, hasta el último mes.
Sí, 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 vamos a ver.
Está bien, Valentina.
Mine's like kind of
What is your
No, the nurse has been 8-year-old. Bro, she said, well, that's what I didn't work yesterday.
And this is Dr. Ornella from the college. Look at this beautiful contrast. Very cool contrast. Ay, me encanta tu ojo. Ah, pues we're looking at it. So this is Dr. Ornella.
I have others, so I heard professional Spanish.
A la mejor, ¿verdad? A ver, espera, sí. Ahora, políticamente, ponle me encantan los corazones. Nice. I know that. Where did you get? How did you get that gold? Awesome.
When you brush
You got it
Not me, him.
We got more.
Tiene ya un pincel que es.
Oh, okay. Ay, qué bonito. ¿Sabes qué? Un poquito de amarillo le daría vida. But then you listen to it. Do what you think you
It's more like a goth style, you know, black.
Oh, I do a lot of eyes in my life. Did you go? Morado. ¿Qué te dijiste? Oh, you like the eye.
A ver, yo tienes que presumir ese.
No, but she has the eye, like in your country you have that kind of eye thing. Yeah, no, that's great. I can't wait to see what's happening here, but you know, but I like that same kind of color. But look at this one, for example, this is all blue and then a little yellow brass and things. What's it like? Yeah, that is good. I gotta get you some more. You can go back. Let me bring. This is hard to get. I'll tell you other time. No, yeah, that's all right. And sometimes we put a little bit of.
Or would you like a darker blue or the lighter blue? That's
How about both?
Either or.
you know. Do you want to bring one?
That's okay. I'll take that one. Thank you.
I think we got 10 minutes. It's going to start in about 10, 15 minutes. Or we
10
can,
minutes. Let's have 10 minutes to share.
So what we can do also, do the same as what we're doing, or let them continue working, and we share as because then,
Yeah,
so
some people might have passed.
at what time do you stop? 45?
Yeah, I mean, it would be ideal.
So that's what I'm saying, like we can go all the way to 45, or like 40, but instead of stopping, just continue showing, because a lot of people are sleeping.
Yeah, no.
So you know what I mean? Like we let them go at 25 at the same time, but we begin the process of sharing without them stopping making us. You know what I'm trying to say? So instead of stopping completely, I'm gonna continue doing what we are doing, sharing the hours as you are finishing the hours. So we have about 15 minutes to work. So you got plenty of time. This is really good. Oh my God.
Tienes que compartir el trabajo.
Yeah, we're happy with it.
Hi, this is Julie. Your teacher, this is teacher Jennifer. Isn't that awesome? That's particularly easy, that's a very yeah, but not at this level. Look at your teacher. Isn't she awesome?
Me.
¿Es su maestra?
No se burlen de bien.
Jennifer is Azulejo, isn't she?
Estoy escuchando.
Ay, qué fantástico,
¡Qué
señor.
hermoso!
Y así suben las calificaciones. Así.
Claro, guys, that's the technique. That's the technique you gotta go.
I love it.
Did you get that?
Hi.
Get some ideas, but.
Yeah.
You can continue showing yours? Oh my God. Wait, no, that's okay. No, because then we'll still show the final. This is your teacher, Lindsay, your professor.
Professor Lindsay from here.
Professor Lindsay from the college you're going to come probably in a minute, right? Yes? Hopefully. Professor Lindsay.
Is there a white brush?
This is the work of Professor Lindsay Guile of our college here at UCC. So we get to produce. So we have good quality artists who can teach you art here. Please come.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I forgot to do the other ones. I will do the other ones now for the camera. Oh, nice. Water. You know, Mehmet, I would
Need more
ask
water?
a favor and something that we can but we need paper towels.
Paper towel. Okay. Let me see.
Muchas gracias.
I want to see flowers there. Would you just give me?
Usually it's more yellow, but you know you can.
Hands on the back.
Qué bonito. Qué hermoso trabajo. Very good. These are beautiful jobs. The table usually kind of gets by. And you guys don't have a
Voy por
good-
papel.
Muchas gracias. That would be great to have.
Don't hate
How are you doing? That is looking good. Just continue. It's looking good. It looks like musical is in the palace. Good. And you can do some love stuff there. This is very beautiful. Look at our friend Jordani de la preparatoria, ¿verdad? You're from the high school. Jordani from the high school. Really nice. He's ready for Dutchess Community College, all right?
All right.
Ya. Miren qué bonito. Jordani, su colega. And of course, now I'll show it to the camera. This is Mr. Jordani. Miren qué bonito.
I gotta work hard.
Okay, Jordani, keep it up. Very good. I saw you. Caitlin, we saw Caitlin early. Caitlin is now late. Working in my life. Just like that. No? This is Caitlin from FDR High School. FDR. Miren qué bonito. Sí, se llenó. This is Caitlin from Islamic. Mira, tú tienes el corazón de México. Nice. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I want to show you. May I show you to the camera?
There's so much.
Qué bonito, continue.
Every, I was about to say that, every weird
Miss
thing
Jennifer.
that we have
Te lo puedo dar ladito. Or I can water it down and do it, or you want to do it? What I mean, like like that, you want it?
Yeah, say funny.
I don't know which one is it.
It's giving it.
No, it's not. It's ugly.
So if you have requests, somebody just asks for red, I can give you red. Rojo?
Yes.
It's el Aquamarine, it works very well. I think
The
so.
line, the second line.
I need validation. Gracias.
What do you think? You don't like it? You don't?
I'm getting validation.
Well, you can use the two sides to see how it is, and then you can close it. If you want to, then instead of water. I do like the fondo, it's very bonito.
Gracias. Stop. I don't like it. We're not friends.
How are you?
Oh, you're talking to me?
No.
Oh, you're so cute.
But I myself,
Yeah, it's okay.
okay, we have one okay, we have a wonderful artist, Kayla, from the high school. Look at this one. You ready to out to here? Or everyone? Well, you're already you're already out. Miren qué bonito.
Wow.
That's from our friend Katie. Katie?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. This is good.
Okay.
You know they want to go. Oh my God, that's wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I like that. Oh.
Show her to the camera.
Show it to the camera.
I think the Jordan is just
Very, very good. Caitlin, you're the best of the best. That red one is that. Oh my God. That is good. We needed to share some I don't know how simple you are. Yeah, sure you are. This is Angie's work. Qué bonito. Sí. This is Angie's work.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. I love it. Angie, I'm gonna show you.
Okay, thank you.
One of the students from FDR High School, local, in Hyde Park.
I've been showing you.
Okay, mine is coming together.
One more time.
The funny thing was
Remember that one of the students from FDR High School in Hyde Park.
Well, that's what we've been showing you. Muchas gracias, señor.
Yeah, she does. Work. I live here.
Qué bonito. Hay que ver si Vea. Marisol. Miren el trabajo de Marisol. Marisol también de FDR High School.
Again, shout out.
Marisol is also my wife.
It has a different spirit because of the eye, and it's very beautiful. Miren a Marisol, el trabajo de Marisol. And it is Marisol in every eye.
If you look at the design, it's the Middle Eastern
but it's not legal. I see the other eyes. I use them a lot in my
Well, the tradition is to keep away,
yeah,
evil
yeah,
from the house.
yeah. So you're following a wonderful tradition. Está muy bonito. Sí. Esto es como una estrella.
Sí.
Okay. Sí, qué bonito. Ay, qué bonito. Bueno, cuando termines de cerrarlo, me avisas. Y aquí tenemos a... ¿Eres de high school? Really good. Are you in special arts?
We all take art class. I don't take it.
Well, you're good. You're naturally good. Miren qué bonito este trabajo de, ¿cómo te llamas?
Genelia.
Yenalía. ¿De dónde eres, Yenalía? ¿De dónde es tu familia? Okay. This is Yenalía. Very simple, beautiful work.
I like it.
Thank you, Mr. Lemon. We're going to pass this for Yenalía.
That's great.
Miren el trabajo de... Yenalía, ¿no? Yenalía. Miren the work of Yenalía. Oh my God, this is a
Los alumnos de FDR, solo nos quedan 5 minutos y tenemos que irnos, Lo siento.
No, no te creas, no te creas. So you have 5 minutes, and after you have 5 minutes, we're going to stop, or we're all going to stop in 5 minutes. And that's what I'm showing the art of everyone. If you want to stay to share, that's fine. But if you must go in 5 minutes, it's fine. But we'll be sharing, I'll continue sharing, and that's the idea. We all will have to leave. I have to show some of the work. Bueno? This is a beautiful work of art that breaks all the rules, and it just works fantastic. ¿Cómo te llamas otra vez? Damaris. Amaris. Miren a Maris. So she's really breaking all the rules possible, and at the same time it's absolutely beautiful. Miren a Maris. Amaris. Amaris se va a girar, ¿verdad? Oh, no, pero
I didn't know this name was going to cover the shirt. She actually got me some red. Thank you. I like it.
that's cool. Let me show you. Someone is bringing this card to her mother's birthday, which is very good. We're going to see it on the list.
No, you're gonna get your lunch back. Like, why would you do that?
Now,
Oh, I thought you were thinking.
if you are at your table, you can appreciate what everybody else is doing. So that's a good thing too. This is neat.
Do you remember when I last like you did something story my business? Like I can't
And this is neat too.
You can only, if I trade this in.
Wow.
You can do some.
Yes.
My dad said.
Wow.
I got it.
Your own great grandma? She is. Like,
Well,
the first
so why
time
not?
I met her, I like her.
And this is neat.
You're holding one
Yeah,
child.
I don't.
And Nick Craig has
Give me bro, Caitlin already said, like, yes, you did, you said sorry.
Like, you all could be
No, that's really good enough. The beauty of it is you can add some white now.
That's where I shop there.
Dr. Jennifer, our sounds so cool, right? ¿No eres doctora?
No.
Bueno, so, la maestra suya es increíble.
That's an homage to the talented teachers at FDR. La Maestra
Look
Jennifer.
at this one. I want to show everyone if I can. Forgive me if I like I'm laying behind, but this is Jennifer, your teacher. Isn't that good? Now, she says it looks good from far away, and that is true. That's why it's called Azulejos. This artwork gets the beauty from when you go
Okay,
away.
voy a hacer una.
Please, please, please.
Just as an announcement, here I have some flyers for Hispanic Heritage Month, the events that are coming up. Some of them are online. So the next event, next week, Wednesday, September 27th, is an online event, talk, conversation. You can all participate by going to the live stream that's indicated here on the flyer and the YouTube channel, and as you subscribe, you can ask comments and make questions to the presenter to further the conversation. So next week, Jose Luis Cano, who's a doctoral candidate in rhetoric and composition at Texas Christian University, is going to give a talk, the title of which, Photographing Community at the U.S.-Mexican Border, looking at how movement of people, movement of ideas as well, movement of culture, language, help create a community, and he's documenting this process of creating community through the art of photography, and he's going to be presenting on that next week. So please, this is from 7 to 8:15 next week, Wednesday, September 27th. Hopefully you can sign on and be a part of it. Yes. Here, I have a few. And then a lot of great events. And the week following that, on October 3rd, here on campus, here at Dutchess 101, we're going to have an Afro-Cuban dance workshop. So that is, you don't have to be an expert in dance. It's for all levels. It's for comfortable clothes. It will be great. That again will be from 12:30 to 1:45, Tuesday, October 3rd, here. Okay. Please, if you want to check out the events online, you can do so. Let me get that. Okay. You can check out the online the events online at www.sunidutchess.edu/HHM. Okay. sunidutchess.edu/HHM. So there's some great events. Please don't miss them. And some of them are online, so you can check it out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, we got one more time from Azulejo. Azulejo from high school. We got Adelina. Muy bonito. I want to show everyone. I don't know if I'll be able to, but Adelina's work.
No, wait, I thought
Muy bonito. We have another rebel in the house.
And I have a couple more flyers if anybody has any flyers.
Share your work. Share your work with everyone.
SDR, lo siento, niños.
Adelina, gracias.
I was not actually, it was pretty easy.
Russ has to be there.
By the way, mine too.
I need like smaller
Thank you everyone for coming. Great work. You're bringing the time.
Is there a car?
I'll let you take it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's your idea better than one is.
Una foto que sacó en España your teacher did a fantastic work. Gracias. María, qué original. ¿Cuál es original?
I would write and give it to my grandma.
I love it.
Beautiful tiles.
gracias. Ay, déjame. It was fun.
I was pretty sure when I was sure yet.
I should have said that I need to take the room. This is Dr.
Lindsay got it. Here's the
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you are.
You too.
That's like a quilt. It's like an American, like an English.
I love that.
English feeling to it. An American English.
I know, I was over it. That was like so. Yeah. I was hitting so hard. I was, oh my god.
Like yesterday. Unfortunately, the class.
I wish they had taken the drawings, because the drawings are so important. Just one between, no. Just close them and we'll cut them. Nice. These are very useful. Muchas gracias. Let me see. Are you from the high school?
No.
Okay. I'm glad. This is beautiful.
No, I don't take art class.
What is happening?